to our introduction.
Last time on Tomb of Annihilation. After narrowly escaping a drink-laden trap in an alternate dimension, the Silver Sashes receive little for their efforts and press on deeper into the foreboding bowels of the dungeon. Here they encounter a giant devil's face with a menacing void for a maw. Remembering the sinister verses scrawled on the walls, they brave the unnatural darkness and find themselves in the tomb of Aijin, the Almirage trickster god. Fearlessly or foolhardy, Alwyn absorbs the spirit of Aijin and completes the party god's infused cadre, coming away with an unnatural litheness and a wand of wonder. Meanwhile, Mac uses the funeral barge to forge away across the trapped floor of the crypt and unearths the magical gemstone eyeballs of a long-forgotten corpse without getting eaten alive by the trap-spawned locusts. When the time is right, our heroes descend onto the third level of the tomb and are greeted by more cryptic verses. Their first encounter is with a familiar crypt, that of Aijin, but in another time. Crowded by ill-looking fungus, they brave the haunted corridors and must fight their way to the next room. 4 frescoes here adorn the crypt that holds Kubazan, the frog moth trickster god, depicting offerings to its likeness. But when Xander decides to haggle over the coinage, the party is attacked by the guardian wraiths that guard Kubazan's last resting place. What foul magic plays tricks with time in this death-haunted level of the Tomb of Annihilation? Will the Sashes learn the secrets of Azarak's riddles only too late? And can Xander keep his hands off the coveted Wand of Wonder? Come find out next time on Tomb of Annihilation.
And there we have it. You find yourself. They were definitely dominated by coins on the image. No, they weren't. You're right. They were not. And so, where we left you off, you're in Kubazan's tomb. And here, I'll just do a quick refresh of what you can see. There's a 4-columned portico that's jutting out from the far wall in front of you on the north, beneath which is a stone sarcophagus resting in a wall recess. 4 ceramic frog masks hang in niches from around the sarcophagus. Beneath the masks, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor. To the east, a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squats above a shrine. Offerings lie on a shelf before it. 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls, and each of these frescoes has a clue. And so there's 4 frescoes. The first one is a frog-like behemoth is using its tentacles to help the Omuan people knock down a mighty statue. In the foreground, an old woman wearing a frog mask tosses 5 coins from her hand as though throwing seeds. A frog-like behemoth on the second one wraps his tentacles around a giant crocodile as Omuan hunters stab the crocodile with their spears. In the foreground, an old man wearing a frog mask holds a bug up to its open mouth. The third fresco has a frog-like behemoth with 4 Omuan hunters riding on its back. It finds a small boy in the jungle. The hunters seem elated. In the foreground, a young woman wearing a frog mask holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other. And the final fresco, fresco 4, a frog-like behemoth wallows in a shallow pool as Omuans offer it urns of food and treasure as tribute. Cracks in the fresco obscure the head of the human figure in the foreground, but you can see that it grasps a lit candle. Now, so last session, Xander made an offering. He put one of the masks on, I believe, didn't you, first? And then you threw some copper, I believe, into the bowl on the shrine. However,
Yes, and I pocketed the gold coins.
yes, you swapped the offering of 5 gold. Yeah, you switched them for copper. However, this didn't appear to work because there was the temperature drops in the room, and from out of the bones, a dark mist-like creatures rise up, and you are confronted with 3 wraiths, and I believe it's their go.
I'm not sure we rolled initiative.
Okay, would you like to roll initiative, please, for us?
I'm super effective. Oh my god, so is Phoenix.
That vow of silence is working.
Okay, so Alwyn, you're actually the first to react, so well done. So fire away, quite literally, probably. Oh.
No, we only hear your vow of silence. Keep it up.
Yeah, it looks like your mic broke, I think. Try to speak again. Yeah, your green light's coming on, but we can't hear you.
Xanax is saying he wants to be sacrificed to the ghost.
Okay. As an offering.
Shoot Wraith 2 here since I have a clear shot towards him, and let me grab my action.
Alright, so familiar.
Hold on. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong attack on one.
It's alright, don't worry.
No, it's okay, everything is...
Got it. So well, you shoot it, and it does hurt it. It's resisting a little bit, but takes some damage. So if it bleeds, I guess you can kill it. However,
Where is Elwin on the map? He disappeared.
Oh my god.
oh weird. Where's he gone? He was out here a minute ago.
Oh, phew, I thought like if you hit these guys, you get transported to some prison dimension or something.
No, I'm not sure where you went. You were outside the door here at some point, weren't you? Last time.
It's truly a dungeon of horrors.
All right.
I mean, invisibility is my trick. I wouldn't want you to get sued or something.
The wraith slides up towards you, Xander, and you'll feel the temperature drop around you as it reaches out into your chest.
Hello?
Why is it always my chest?
Okay, it reaches out into your shoulder.
Better.
It completely misses. You just step casually to the side, and it grasps at thin air.
I'm used to handling fans. I'm like, whoa there, Sonny, you have to buy a ticket to see the gun show.
And it's your go.
I will bravely run away behind Xanax.
I think he'll get a free attack at you if you do that, but
Sure, let him.
okay. He grasps out at you, and you feel an icy claw mark scratch against your skin. I'm going to... well, could you make a save, for, Constitution save, please, for me?
Sure.
14 is the number you need. Alright, so you pass.
Bear power! And now that I'm safely behind Xanax, I am going to look at them and tell them that copper is just as good as gold and they're being racist.
Against copper coins. He does hit you for quite a bit of damage there, actually. You should note, but because you passed your con save, it doesn't come off your hit point maximum. So if you fail your save against these guys, it'll reduce your total hit points, your highest level hit points.
And that's why I'm using a dwarf and shield.
You metallurgist bastards.
So it gets viciously mocked by you.
He feels the shame of being copper racist.
He does, yes.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yes.
Oh, cool. I think it was my guitar. It was still plugged into the PC.
Ah.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward and I'm going to cast my Channel Divinity, my Turn Undead.
Well, that's just cheating. Okay.
It's like the one move I have.
Go ahead. See if I can. All right. So, 2 fail by the look of it, and 1 succeeds.
Yep, so 2 and 3 are turned. And that's it for me.
Excellent, good move. So, sadly though, the one whose go it is now isn't turned. He's very cross about the whole thing. He doesn't like Thor. He's not friends with him. He moves up to attack Xanax in retribution.
And he yells, "The movies were just okay."
7 rotten tomatoes.
I want to block that with cutting words. Cutting words. Cutting words. Not cunning, cutting.
Okay, yeah.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say I want to block that with Cunning Lingus.
I'm not that good.
I'm not sure how effective that would be either, but
So 13.
does 13 hit your AC?
It does not. My AC is 18.
Yay! Okay, fantastic. So, because of the assistance there, he misses you.
I just yell, "He's over there!
We have
Look
Mac.
behind you, it's a three-headed monkey."
Oh, monkeys. I'm gonna use my circular for blasting spell, circulating on them.
Don't
attack
attack them now because then the turning would come off.
Right, I forgot. Okay, I'm just gonna hit him with my sword then. Easy and peasy. And I put a sword of flame first.
Good luck.
Luck has nothing to do with it, it seems.
It wails at you as you hit it to 2 solid strikes. And Wraith number 3 here, being terrified of Xanax's holy symbol.
Boogity boogity.
The power of Thor compels you, and he moves up and sort of hides towards the back of the room, skulking there.
Can they go through the walls?
Yeah, of course they can. They're ghosts.
They can, but he's... don't think... Yeah, he doesn't do that though. He goes up and sort of cowers at the moment.
Cool.
Xanax, you're first up this time.
It's me. I'm gonna hit him with my striking stick.
Oh, hey, they didn't resist that.
Maybe it's the curse.
Ah, by the way, advantage. No, it might not. No advantage. No advantage this time. No,
You're not raged?
I'm not raged.
All right, I'm gonna fire some arrows as Wraith 1 again. God, I just hit him on a 2. The only number I didn't have to roll was a 1, so...
Anything but a 1. Well, you get your finger caught.
Ugh, and my extra damage is a 1 too. God! Oh well, it had to happen sometime after that 20.
At least you've got that roll out of the way now. The other Wraith cowers at the back as well, scared of Xanax. But this one is angry and still attacking Xanax angrily as he does.
I'll block again.
It's a miss.
No need.
Xander.
I am going to look at him and say, I can see your giblets.
Oh, that was like his deepest, darkest fear that someone might spot his giblets. So he's...
Yeah, he's trying to cover it with his hands, but his hands are also see-through.
Yes.
Having flashbacks to high school.
Yeah, exactly.
He was always teased at race school about his giblets, and yeah, brings it all flooding back. Mac, you're up.
Partially resist this, sucker.
I mean, he did.
Mac, you're up again.
Oh, right.
Time to turn this undead into dead.
Almost dead.
I yell at him. Help me out, guys. Something funny about ghosts.
Do something we'd busted.
Ah. No, that would be copyright infringement.
Say he's wearing a dirty sheet.
Sure. You're wearing a dirty sheet and your chains are super rusty.
Oh no, again, one of his childhood fears. I think you've managed to hit on there. He takes more damage. Here we have the power of Thor again.
I go again with my hitting stick.
Yay!
Be gone.
As you hit him with your hitting stick, he disappears into nothingness.
Now, because I killed him, I can do another attack. So I'm gonna move up here and hit stick Rife 2.
Start on the next one, okay?
Ah,
Swing and a miss.
I took a running swing. I shouldn't have done that.
You take a running swing and hit the post next to him. Just get a bit tangled up.
I just raised my hand. Strike one.
All right, let's take a look here. I'll have to move closer. Yoink! And then fire some more arrows. Oh, come on. Oh, come on!
Yes, I'm not the only one who's the worst.
Yeah, we're gonna be tied. Oh, it's me again. Let me see how much I can suck this round.
There's just arrows all over the walls and ceiling and things, and
Like an arrow outline of the wraith.
yes.
This entire room is a pincushion. I'm like a total spaz here. Oh, come on!
It's not that you're missing, you're hitting the invisible ghosts that are all around us.
Turn off auto aim.
I'm so scared of these wraiths that my hands are shaking.
I stare at him and I yell, I bet you were a nerd in real life as well. He's okay with that.
Yeah, he likes being a nerd.
I mean, nerds are the new cool. That's legit. I accept.
Nerd is not a dirty word.
Okay.
It would be kind of cool if they had like a ghostly little pocket protector.
Yeah, they probably have some. But you don't see it because it's see-through.
They're probably so pissed off because we cut off their debate about Intel versus AMD.
Those are impassable, those things there, right?
Oh, a difficult terrain. I say difficult terrain. It's just a pillar which is holding up a little canopy thing. So
Oh,
it's like a post.
yeah, those dotted lines.
Yeah,
What are those?
that just marks out where the roof is. There's like a canvas cover over 4 pillars. So it's like a gazebo, an awning.
Alright, I can stand there. Good.
Yeah. However, you strike one of the pillars with your the two-handed sword.
That's twice we've been hitting it.
It's going to fall down in a minute. But you do strike him. He's heavily damaged.
Take the stick of Thor.
That sounds wrong.
I'm just rolling my best today.
The Wraith is now no longer turned as you've been whacking him, so he'll attack back, and yeah, I think Thor's getting it. We don't like
I
Thor.
block
So.
it.
All right. Well,
I say the stick of Thor is a two-handed weapon.
He's hit with a 25 there. So despite your,
No.
it's a good try, but he still manages to hit him.
Boo.
But at least you have a good con. Roll high.
You know I can't do that. Do I need to roll?
No, I'm just confused. That's better. It just seems to be
Yeah,
dropping
just
21 out every time again, but I've just rolled it in there and I'll drop that on you instead. There you go. Okay, and sorry, you need to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. You need a 14 or more.
nope.
Oh, that's bad. because that means that your maximum hit points is reduced now by 19 points. So you probably need to make a note somewhere what your maximum actually is.
Ouch. Okay.
Um,
Put it down.
and
Do you
then
have? Go ahead.
so it'll go
It
down to what,
disappears after a
74?
short rest or a long rest or something.
No, these need some kind of restoration magic, I'm afraid.
Oh no,
I'm also going.
the reduction only lasts until the target finishes a long rest. If you die, however, with this effect in place, it's not good. You could turn into a wraith and things.
I had a good life. But I am going to use Divine Strike to strike him back with lightning damage.
Okay, so I think your max hit point should go down to 74, I think.
19 less, 34.
84.
Yeah.
84, not 74.
No, it's 19.
Ah, 19. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 74. So I'm going to hit him with my Divine Strike, and I'm going to use one of my feats to make him take max lightning damage.
Okay, yeah, you're a bit cross with him now. Okay.
Yeah, you're almost down to my health points.
I think I accidentally rolled twice. So take out the second one.
So he gets 9 points back.
12 lightning damage.
Okay. Oh, it says go again.
I don't think he.
Oh, that was your
That's a turn.
yeah, that was your reply, was it? Yeah, I see. Sorry. Damn it, I'll win. Yeah, sure, go, I'll win.
Alrighty.
Go, Elwin, we believe.
The real winner here is friendship.
You have 19 different rolls that could succeed.
I did a few points of damage. I'm super helpful.
And Mac.
Right.
Yay, well done. Wraith 2 disappears into mist. Oh. I think he was dead.
Yes.
Oh, that's Wraith 3, yeah.
I moon the third race.
Moon him? Oh dear.
He's already terrified.
Size of your pimply butt scares him to death.
It
We've
does.
been in Shold for a while. You know, it's like a jungle out there.
Oh no. Oh dear.
I think we're gonna need some more talcum powder here.
These poor Wraiths. I actually feel sorry for them. Okay, his go. He will. Well, let's try the barbarian this time.
I'll try and block it if it hits.
Oh, he rolled twice, but completely missed. He's all over the place. This Wraith.
Yeah, I rolled twice because of the mockery.
Yeah, his retinas are probably permanently damaged from the sight of your pimply butt.
Yes. Mentally scarred.
This cannot be unseen.
Ah, damn it. Well, I poke him with the stick of truth.
You have the weirdest nicknames for your penis.
Stop minor
It works.
inconveniencing me. Oh, come on!
Another miss? One?
Change dice colors.
You're now due a row of 20s. Oh, starting
Well,
now.
what do you have? Wow, a 1 and a 2. I feel totally special.
If you put them together, that's 21, which is probably better than any roll you can have.
It's just a matter of perspective.
Stick time again.
Yes, mildly inconvenience them.
Ooh, max damage.
Oh.
Which is kind of sad, but okay.
The situation is dire. Quick, Elwin, throw me the wand.
Okay, I toss you the Wand of Wonder.
Woohoo!
No, wait. I'm in line of fire.
Fine, I'll just do vicious mockery. I tell him, you got scared out of this dwarf? With that stick? Shame on you.
There's like this super soft t-shirt wrapped around the end of it.
He feels the burn of shame. You see his cheeks burn red as he's mocked.
I think dark gray would be
Appropriate. Right then. What's he going to do now? Well, let's hit the cleric. He completely misses the cleric as well. Not having the best day. Oh, but he gets another go. How exciting. He swings for Xanax again and misses again completely. It's not just you, Alwyn. I'm having one of those days too.
I think the temple has some kind of aura that makes everybody miss.
Yes, certainly today.
I mean, if I was an evil god, that would totally be what I would do in my temple.
Yeah, this is a temple of incompetence.
Just has Benny Hill music playing on loop.
The tomb of incompetence.
Oh goody, my turn to miss.
Finish him. You can
I believe in you, Elwin.
your head.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
with a maximum damage roll, the wraith disappears into nothingness. And it goes quiet once more in the temple.
I'm going to take
Put
the
the
copper
gold
coins.
coins back.
I'm thinking about taking the copper coins. To be honest.
3 more wraiths appear.
Oh, just as he dies, Xander, who you're wearing that frog hemoth mask, weren't you? You immediately
Yes.
feel strange. Everyone looks around, and to your amusement or to your horror, depending, you see that Xander has actually been transformed into a frog. A small green frog.
Finally.
Ribbit.
Shoot, and Xander was the only one to be able to polymorph. Can he still cast spells?
Sweet blessed silence.
Ribbit.
I think I like him better green.
Dibs on the frog legs.
Well, nothing can be done. Let's go on.
These things happen.
Well,
By the way, the gold coins. Does he have him on it?
Damn it. What do I know about Arcana? Is this fixable with some kind of restoration spell?
make a Arcana roll for me, please. All right, that's good enough.
Whew.
Well, you'll know that.
Is the frog wearing this tiny little mask?
Okay, you'd think, from what you know of you can't see the mask. All his equipment, I think, it gets polymorphed with him, I believe, with the polymorph spell. It essentially works exactly like the polymorph spell. So within an hour, he should return to normal.
Try not to step on him for an hour.
I mean,
Yeah, like, don't step on him. It's the opposite of stepping on him.
I'm going to try putting 5 gold pieces back on the where they were. Just new gold coins.
God, even
My
as a
own.
frog, he's gonna get himself into trouble. Somebody put an upturned bowl over him or something.
Just as you're doing that, Mac, you'll see the frog leaps up and he's getting his sticky tongue and he's eating the copper coins.
Well, these are big enough. It should only take one, so yeah. No, leave it. Don't touch the coins.
Yeah, I'm gonna put an upturned bowl over him. Like, just sit here for an hour.
Xander, everything goes dark. And someone puts a bowl over
Somebody
him.
tried a wand of wonder on him.
You just
My Arcana said to try this. Okay, no, perhaps not.
All right, let's try putting the coins on again. No touchy here, frog.
Now there are 4 other masks resting at the back, and the frescoes indicate people with masks on that are doing these acts. Is this? Do you want to wear the mask, or are you doing it without?
Oh, right. How about the next one eating a bug?
I've just dropped all 4 in there. So you've the wall shrine. You've got a copper bowl containing rat bones. There's 5 gold pieces. There's a green wax candle with a salvageable wick. There's 4 dead cockroaches and a 6-inch tall statuette of a frog himoth, which weighs £5 and has an inscription on its base reading, "Give thanks to me as others have done since the dawn of time."
All right, then I'll try wearing a frog mask and then eat a bug. Cockroach.
Yeah, and I'll try lighting the candle.
can we give Xander as the gift?
It's muffled
Yeah, why
ribbiting.
not? Let's see what's happening. Anyway, eat bug.
Okay, so you eat the bug while wearing a frog mask, Mac.
Yep.
Okay, great. And Alwyn, you light a candle, do you, while wearing a frog mask?
Yeah.
All right. So then there's 2 other frescoes.
I mean, I can.
Perhaps we should have done this one by one, in case everyone summons
There's-
like 3 wraiths.
There's one here of them riding the rabbit.
There's a bug. Well, the ones you've not done are tossing coins as though sowing seeds, and holding a knife up to a headless chicken.
I mean, we don't have a headless chicken, but we can have a headless rabbit. Frog.
Oh,
Finally, take a few coins and I put on the mask and I like sew them around.
okay. You see that the bowl's actually moving across the floor. It's like a grinding sound as it's moving across the tiles, and you hear muffled ribbiting sounds. And so I'm sorry. What were you doing? Actually, I was distracted by Xander.
I was doing the coin thing.
Ah, okay, yeah, right. So you put on a mask and throw the gold coins, do you?
I do.
Okay, into the bowl. So that leaves just one of the tasks that you've potentially not done, which is
So we need a chicken. I don't have summon animals here.
Not really.
God damn it.
Sander has polymorph. He can polymorph something into a chicken.
Oh, right, but he's a frog.
Damn it.
So where to find a chicken at this time of hour of day?
it looks like on the fresco the woman's actually just spilling the blood of the chicken into the bowl.
Oh, so
What was
just
with the
blood?
rat bones?
Okay, I'm gonna hurt myself.
So you can just bleed into the bowl.
Yeah,
Cut the frog.
the cockroach taste is awful, by the way.
Let him contribute something.
Well, if I take his blood, that's probably going to be most of him.
He knew what he was doing.
As Matt bravely cuts his thumb and drops a bit of blood into the bowl, there's a grinding sound, and the sarcophagus in the north wall, the lid on it slides open and a golden light pours out.
Every one of us got possession right now, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm picking up the frog and taking it over to the sarcophagus.
Okay, you'll lift the bowl up and grab said froggy and take him over to the sarcophagus. Inside the sarcophagus, you can see some bones, which look like the bones of a frog bones, and also in there you can see that there is got a pair of braces which must be magical because they look so immaculate and shiny. There's 20 brittle arrows with it in a rotting leather quiver that look probably useless or worthless.
So archer focused, I guess. Maybe
Take it, Alwyn.
I already have
Maybe you
one
should
that
take it
gives
on.
me like a 23 to dexterity. It can't probably get any better than this. Can I identify the braces?
Without touching them yet.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
I was just thinking about dropping Sander on top of them because if something summons him, it might actually break his transformation early.
If something what?
If the frog thing possess him and then fight with his other thing, he might. I mean, who would try to possess a frog without try? He would need to dispel himself, essentially.
I don't know. We can just kill him. I mean, he's supposed to come back, no? If it's like polymorph, like
That's true.
was said in
Actually.
the beginning.
That's true, actually. But do we dare kill him?
The frog's vigorously nodding his head at you, the frog is, and ribbiting.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
To kill him?
So the frog.
All right, let's try this then. Kill him.
This is turning into a weird Disney movie.
So what you You're throwing him into the
We
sarcophagus.
could just wait an hour, not take a risk. But I was just hoping doing it earlier with the frog.
But you're going to do stamp on him or something.
What do you prefer, the hammer or the axe? I'll take that as the hammer.
This is gonna hurt.
Should I cast Speak with Animals? Oh wait, no, damn it! I
No,
gave
no,
it
no.
up.
I get my hammer ready. I'm not. Can't believe I saying this, but are you sure you want me to squish you,
Don't do it!
guys? Should I?
No, he's got tiny brains. Don't listen to him. When's the last time listening to Xander helped anything?
He always has tiny brains, and we still do stuff he says.
Oh, true that.
I mean, if it's a polymorph type deal, it should turn him back.
Yeah, give it an hour. It'll just.
The frog's looking very cross now.
Yeah, let's take a short rest. Instead of killing him, I mean.
Can he cast Cutting Croaks now?
Cutting croaks, yes. He's hopping up the side of the sarcophagus, but he's not really big enough to get in. Are you having a short rest, or?
Toss him into the coffin.
So I shouldn't squish him?
I'll toss him into the coffin. I'm more curious about that.
I think you have to wear the thing so for the god to possess you.
Or he can just jump into it and he's wearing it, essentially.
Yeah, this is the frog god anyway, so I mean.
He might make him a frog permanently.
Well, yeah, might happen.
But let's take a little rest here.
So Alwyn, you don't want the bracers?
Try to identify them. You're like a cleric, right? I mean, I've got like a 23 dexterity from my current god.
Yeah, but I don't have anything that will let me identify them. I mean, I can always. Actually, that's a good. Can we take off our stuff?
Sander has a identify spell, I think.
Yeah, but he's a rabbit. A frog.
Mac picks up said frog and drops him into the coffin, and he hops with his little feet. And as he does, the braces in there glow as watery light ripples across the walls. A monstrous tentacled shadow rises up from the sarcophagus, and the air fills with the stench of a swamp. A rumbling voice echoes through the tomb. You are brave to summon me. Together we will crush the undying one. Okay, and
Glad to have you.
the Kuzaban, the Froghemoth, tries to inhabit you, Xander. He looks like he's quite happy that you're in frog form. I think because you're already inhabited by something on you, you need to make a roll, and it's 50-50 chance whether Kubazan wins.
There's this frog with these tiny little biceps.
So, does Kubazan win? Or I wasn't sure whether you were going high or low, Xander.
I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I had him in mind high. So Kubazan wins. You're inhabited by the Froghemoth, which means that you gain the following floor. It means you are fearless and not afraid to take risks, which, as ever. And power, while it comes on and inhabits you, your strength score becomes 23 unless it's already higher. However, you lose the benefit of the other.
The Obulaka.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not attuned to any magical items. Does the ring still give me +1, or that stops working?
Yeah, I think this will stop working. I think it will force your strength score to become 23. But if you make a note somewhere what your original strength was, and then change it on the front of your character sheet up to 23, so that we can put you back to normal when it doesn't inhabit you anymore.
Okay. I think Xanax has something like that too, right? So I'll just copy.
Yeah, Macon.
So I'll just copy that.
Sure.
I can't copy it.
Did I? Oh, let me put an effect on you then. Let's end.
Ew. You also notice that your skin is disturbingly moist while wearing them. What the hell kind of a show are you running here?
I mean, it's the jungle. It gets hot here.
You're sweating moisturizer.
So your original strength was just 10. Wow. You suddenly see his muscles bulge.
This frog with tiny little abs.
Oh, you can carry more loot.
Okay, Xander.
Am I still a frog?
You are sadly a. Well, I'll revert you back actually. I think because Kubazan will be charitable and change his new host back. So you'll find yourself standing on his bones in his sarcophagus.
I mean, a frog with 23 in strength, that would be something, right?
It would, but wow, you've got plus. Wow. However, what gives you this benefit is the braces, and they are braces of archery, which means that you get +2 bonus to damage rolls on range attacks when you wear the braces.
Cool. So I'll mark this one as my card, and I remove the other one.
Oh, you wanna change the braces for the pom 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 Wand of Wonder?
Sorry, what?
You wanna change the braces for the Wand of Wonder? I give you the Wand of Wonder, you give me the braces?
Is the one that has a god on it?
You'll still get the guard now, even though you changed the braces. It was just
Sure.
Yeah, okay. What could possibly go wrong?
Yay.
So much.
So you should have both items on your character sheet, so you should be able just to drop them on each other's portraits, I think, to swap them between each other. I think.
Sure.
So Xander's got the Wand of Wonder.
I dragged it onto your...
I should have squished you when I had a chance.
I bench press Xanax.
Drag the Wand of Wonder onto your character. See if you have it.
No,
Yeah, checking.
I'll do it. There we go. I've switched the items. Those braces will need attuning, Alwyn. I think you might have room to attune them anyway, so that's good.
Yeah, I've got the thingamajig. The tentacle rod, that's it. But that's it, I think.
So long, cowardly bear. I always hated you.
The Wand of Wonder also will need tuning if you want to, Xander. Are you going to tune it to yourself?
Yep.
Okay. I presume you're tuning the braces of archery, are you, Alwyn?
Oh, yeah. I'll...
Let me see if there's an effect for it. One moment.
Can you remove the ring of protection because it's no longer working?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ring of protection.
I can just make it a 1d6 plus 8. Ah, I can just put in a bonus of plus 2.
Yeah. Probably the easiest
And
way of doing it.
very nice.
The table for the Wand of Wonders is blocked on purpose.
Oh, that's weird.
Yes.
I
Okay.
thought I could see it past session. It does weird things like grow flowers out of your ears or something.
I've
Cool.
just shared it with you. She's probably my bad, but never mind. Yeah, okay, so you should be able to access it now, hopefully. You can. Oh, you're gonna have fun with that, aren't you?
This is gonna be fun. Someone who's fearless gonna use the Wand of Wonder.
Ooh, I can cast Thinking Cloud.
This was a mistake.
So who gives Sander the Wonder Wonder?
Alwyn, suspiciously silent all of a sudden.
A cloud of 600 oversized butterflies fill a 30-foot radius center on the target. The area becomes heavily obscured. The butterflies remain for 10 minutes.
Useful.
That item's very you.
I know, right?
All right. So, would you want to take a short rest still, or are you happy?
I don't need it.
Was it just to try and get the frog back?
Yep.
I mean, it will reset all my bardic inspirations, so I don't mind.
So what's in the vest store there?
Ooh, 70 and 79. I cast Fireball.
Yeah, do that.
Free fireballs. That sounds cool.
We've lost connection for Alwyn. I think he must be sad about the whole Wonder Wonder thing. Mark, up ahead of you there, you can see a pair of double doors. Hopefully it's not me, is it? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I
Yep.
can hear you.
A stream of 1d4 gems.
Gems of Death. That's ace.
Gems are truly outrageous.
Alright, so I'm gonna move to open the door.
Alright, well, just before you do that, Mac, this door, you notice it's carved with leering and laughing skulls.
Sounds like fun.
Alright, so you open the door.
Don't mind me if I start laughing now.
I think Malak's connecting again.
Yeah, sorry my computer crashed again.
No worries. I think Unity might fix this for you, because it could be usually when it crashes out like that, it's memory type things.
No, this is actually a problem with my computer. It's always had that, and it just does that sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't crash for a week, and sometimes it crashes 3 times in a day, even without fantasy grounds running. So
Fair enough. We thought you might have gone out of just fear of the fact that Xander's got the wand of wonder. Yeah, he's laughing evilly. Alright, so Mac. You swing open the doors, and 10 feet from the doors a thick tapestry curtain hangs from wall to wall. Its embroidery shows a scene of merriment. Nobles feasting around a banquet table, a roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine.
I think there's a party here.
Finally, a right welcome.
Did we all bring our invitations?
This is my invitation, and I wave the wand.
Good choice.
There are gaps on the side, so it looks like you can sort of perhaps go behind the curtain.
I'm fearlessly going into the curtain.
Never go behind the curtain.
There might be
Don't
wizards
pay
there.
attention to the man behind the curtain.
There's another curtain!
There's
it's
another-
curtains all the way down.
Behind this curtain, though, you can see a scene. It shows the same scene that was on the first one, but this time it's descended into depravity. The nobles are fighting with each other. They're partaking in carnal encounters on the table, or they're sprawled on the floor in puddles of vomit.
Sounds like a good party.
Undaunted.
I mean, it's the natural progression.
It's like a barbarian party. You pull that curtain aside, and it reveals another curtain.
Oh, for effing's sake. How many curtains are there?
This certain curtain, however, is a scene of horror confronting you. Nobles are feasting on the servants. They're eating each other alive and setting fire to the hall. The roast boar is alive and is laughing at the nobles and the servants. It's laughing on the platter. At this point, you feel unnerved, sort of magically unnerved by this curtain. Make me a wisdom save, please, both you and Xanax, I guess, because Xanax looking at it as well.
Getting a little weird.
See what's on the next one. Oh, me too?
Well, are you where you are on the map? I don't know where you...
The map didn't load for me on reconnecting, actually. So.
Oh, sorry, sir. Just re-shared it with you now. So both of you are fine, especially Xanax. You just aren't afraid of that at all.
I'm weird like that.
Okay, I'll join my compatriots and roll what? Wisdom.
Wisdom. It's only if you go to up to where Mac is.
I could probably
Fine.
tell them to just close their eyes while walking through it, I suppose.
Close my eyes and run forward. Gotcha.
Then again,
I go one step forward.
I just close my eyes and rush forward.
You just stare down all of the curtains.
Yes, as you're all cautiously there, you just hear a thunder of footsteps, and Xander comes pulling the curtains down as he runs, and you finally reach the end of the room. Xander, you don't need to make a save because the curtains are all in the right mess, they're all over the floor and stuff. So
I flex some more.
So you crashed into a wall when you ran through there with your eyes closed.
It's actually a little weird because you actually crash into something soft, squishy and wet. As you open your eyes in horror, you see that in front of you there is a large boar's head. It's got fresh gore and blood splattering its tusks, and it's dribbling down the wall. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please. Well, let's do Xander first.
Oh, sure, I'm very wise.
Okay, Xander, you barrel through all the curtains, and then you immediately place your head straight between the mouth of the boar, and the boar clamps its jaws down.
Ah, should have stayed a frog.
I punch the frog.
There's 13 points of damage to Xander. The rest of you who can see the boar, you also need to make me wisdom saving throws, please. Well, all of you can now because the curtains are down, I'm going to say. So everyone make me a DC 16 whiz save. Alwyn, you fail. Mac, you fail. Oh, 1 second though, I'm sorry. One thing I have forgotten is this is a charm effect.
Oh, advantage.
You should have had
I think-
advantage, Xander, so have another roll.
Okay.
Aren't we actually
Yay.
immune? Ah,
Yeah, just
no.
advantage. Immune to sleep, though.
Ah, okay.
So you fail regardless, Xander. Xanax, you
A
passed.
story of my life.
Alwyn, you
Ooh,
passed.
that was close.
So it's just Mac, I think, as well, then, who... Oh, no, you passed as well, Mac. So it is just Xander, actually. So you're all watching Xander, who's just stuck his head into the boar's mouth.
I punch the boar.
What the hell did you do that for?
I don't know. You told me to close my eyes and run.
No, we didn't.
Everyone make me initiative rolls, please. Well, yeah, including Xander.
Oh, sure. Now I roll an 18. Stick my head into a rotting boar? No.
I think... Oh, at the end of each of your turn, you can repeat... Oh, sorry. No, it's only if you'd...
For some reason, I have in my description the strength 23.
Yeah, I
Should
think
be
you
at
gave it
Xander.
to the wrong person.
Oops. Fix that. And Xander, you get to make another saving throw with advantage this time because this will be going immediately after you've taken the damage. We'll start from there. So you put your head in, take the damage, and make me another wisdom saving throw with advantage, please.
Okay.
You just need a 12. Yeah, Mint, you come to your senses, but sadly it's at the end of your go. Xanax.
Remember, my head is in his mouth.
Oh no, you can't.
Smack him on the head.
Okay, make an attack roll against said boar. It looks pretty heavily damaged.
It's not a big deal.
Mac.
So, are you still stuck in there, though?
I think so.
Yeah, but he
what?
he has saved now, so he has come back to his senses once more.
So
As
the
much as
boar
he
is
has.
just standing in the wall. Why don't we just walk away from this? No?
I see no reason to do that.
Oh, it's a
okay.
statue. I thought it was just a boar's head, and like Xander was now running around frantically flailing with his boar's head on top of his own.
Actually, I love that image so much. That's exactly what happened. It isn't a statue. It is actually a rotting head of a giant boar on the wall. And as he stuck his head in it, it's come off the wall. So he's got a giant boar on his head.
So, right. Then I have a reason to hit the boar.
You could carefully hit the boar, I guess.
Kick his ass.
And Xander's Xanax is like twapping him on the head with his stick.
No, this calls for the hammer.
No, I want the boar fried. So let's put my longsword on flame. I hit it carefully.
Sander's now flailing on fire with a boar's head on top of his own.
Definitely not kosher. There's some. Okay, you whack the boar's head and it explodes, and there's rather weirdly some items fall out as the boar's head sort of disintegrates. There is some gold spectacles, a leather eye patch with a bloodstone, and a platinum hairpin. I'll drop those onto the party sheet.
Cool loot drops.
So they're on there as well. It's basically just loot.
Is any of it magical? Like a magical eye patch? Why would a boar have an eye patch?
Well, it ate the people according to the curtains.
Exactly.
Maybe it had glaucoma.
It looks like the prize, the hunter's prize, is actually eating all the guests as they were eating Git's body, and then yeah.
Does anything in this temple actually make sense? I mean, there's like 3 curtains here in the boar's head. That's like, I mean, what is this room supposed to be?
A room of bacon.
Evil bacon.
Just weird.
Is there anything behind where the boar head was?
No, there isn't. No, there's just the wall there. You can see the wall mount.
All right, the last room then. Let's onwards we go.
Right.
I keep going fearlessly ahead.
Oh, why do you walk that way?
Okay. Do you want you'll walk past the plaque on the wall. Do you want a reminder of what was written on it?
Walk through water with weapon in hand? Yeah, right. No need for a reminder.
Fair enough. I got carried away and give you the reminder anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, probably useful. So let's move on here and see what's there.
So I'm just trying to get the map on the stream to catch up with us. Okay, so you follow this corridor leading downwards and you come to a T-junction. And you can see that towards the west of you, well, and east, there's more of this mold, this fungus, this purple stuff, and you can see little eyes in it, which are watching you in this fungus. Towards the west, you can see there's a small crawlway. It's about 3 foot high, and you could probably, well, crawl down it if you wish. And off to the east, you can see that there's a pool, sort of water just sort of lapping up against the south wall there. Yeah, eyes in the fungus, they're like, little eyes looking at you. Watching you as you walk around.
So it's
He
like
ate them when he was a frog.
Maybe like that Hermes Mora god. You know, from Elder Scrolls, Skyrim.
I go over here and peep into the hole to see what's in there.
Huh, the Forgotten Realms have any knowledge gods with a lot of eyes? Doesn't they?
Yeah, but eyes in fungus. That's a weird security system.
Well, not if you're a god with a lot of eyes. You probably have someone to spare.
Oh, that's strange, man.
Probably check everything to serve you ads. You get this temple for free, but you have to mull through the ads and they check everything you do.
Privacy invasion.
Did anyone see a Google sign in this temple?
You had to at the entrance.
Just yell OK Google and see what happens.
No
You
one
have
is
to
done
click
that misleading
IX.
Googles.
You see a sign at the entrance saying "Don't be evil."
You have to accept the terms of agreement.
You see, Xander, that the small crawlway curves round to the to the west. You think you could probably just sort of squeeze and crawl down there, okay, if you wanted.
Do I want to?
I want to.
Fearless.
I am fearless, but I'm also almost dead.
Well, I'm not fearless, but I'm still gonna do it because everything in here is mine.
Shall I cast heal on you?
No, it's okay. I'll wait for the next rest.
I'm squeezing in there.
I can turn you into a dog or something so you can explore it better.
No need. I'm squeezing in here. All fine.
Ahead of your Mac, you can see a face of a snarling minotaur. It's etched in an iron sheet that bisects the crawlway. Its eyes have been cut out, letting you see through the sheet beyond to what lies beyond.
Scary. Do the poem has anything to say with that?
If only we had gems that would fit into eye holes.
Well, we done. So I'm gonna go over and check inside the Minotaur's eyes.
All right. So you go and sort of peek through, and the little holes that are cut out in the minotaur's eyes.
I go behind and see what he does.
Okay. So if there was another minotaur on the other side, your eyes would now be the minotaur's eyes, and you sort of peek through, and you can see that the corridor continues on and bends down to the south.
Yell moo! It's the secret password.
Moo! No, no. I don't know. I didn't do anything.
You yell moo, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, this calls for someone with strong muscles. Move aside, I'll punch the Minotaur.
There's really no space to move. Ow! Oh! Ow! Ouch!
Somehow,
Okay, no space.
somehow Sander manages to squeeze past you. So what are you doing? You're punching it. It looks like you might be able to lift it, Xander, with strength.
Yeah, I'll try and lift it.
Okay, athletics check, please. You, there's a grinding sound, and the barrier lifts up, and coiled springs provide resistance. But as it gets to the top, it clicks like there's something holding it up, and you can just move past it now if you wish.
I put my sword through first to see it won't jump down and behead me.
All right, you stick your sword through, and then your arm through, and things, and it seems solid enough. What could possibly go wrong?
Sure,
Let's
I
find
am
out.
I am brave after all.
You bravely crawl through, wriggling your way down there. If anything attacks you down here, by the way, it's going to be really difficult because you're going to have to be fighting with daggers and things like that because there just isn't the space. But you get through fine.
My weapon is my tongue.
Back to the frog thing.
Wait for me. I want stuff if there's stuff in there.
Right.
I'm following.
Hello, eyes. Do you think I should squish them?
Well, no harm in trying.
Let's go stomp and squish the eyes.
All right. So as you come out into the open there, you stomp and squish one of the eyes. As you do so, roll me a d10, please, Xander. 3. Okay, the eye, an eye will, as you squish one of the eyes, another eye will stick out of the fungus on a big long stalk, and the eye will look at you, and a ray will fire out of the eye towards you. This is a fear ray. Make me a wisdom save, please, Xander.
Sure, I'm very
Oh
wise.
no.
I'm gonna use one of my inspiration points to do advantage.
You're fearless. How will this ray affect you?
Good point.
It's a divide by 0 error.
Yes. You. Oh.
That's not good.
Wouldn't he just run around and just start stomping on more eyes?
It does say you're fearless. It didn't say immune to the fear condition, but I'm going to roll with it actually. You feel like you really want to run, but the you hear the voice of the frog Hemeth as well in your mind, so, encouraging you to stay. You are you are.
So what you're saying is to do wrestling moves on the eyes, like a leg drop or a power elbow.
Well,
Somebody give him some kind of fear.
Well, after it shot the fear ray at you, the eye stalk will disappear back into the mould and seem to disappear somewhere within the mould. It's like the eyes are moving around in it. Were you squishy one as well, Mac?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe I can use the Wand of Wonders on the mold.
And so it begins.
Nah, I'll be good. I'll be good. What do I see at the end of the corridor?
At the end of the corridor here, there's like a hole in the floor. It's like a 4-foot hole leading downwards. That's all you can actually see here.
So what's on my side then?
Oh, on your side is another crawl space. It leads out. You can see there's not. You can't see the floor there. It looks like it leads out into a drop and into sort of some sort of larger room.
I want to throw a copper coin, down to see how deep the fall is.
Why? Oh, right. Deep.
Oh well.
Didn't they say?
Looking down, you can see that the fall is only about 15 feet, so it's not massive. And it goes into a room which is shaped like a drum.
Oh, so it's safe. We jump down and it's like a trampoline.
It's like a drum on its side, so if the drum were to spin, the door in the south would remain in place and the east and west walls would be sort of spinning around you.
Cool.
I found a room here. We can go in there.
I also found a room that spins.
Oh, mine's bigger.
Mine spins.
Mine probably got treasure in it.
I yell into the crawl space. Should we come after you?
Oh, feel
Sure.
free. Yes. Follow.
It's totally safe. Just be careful of the beheading machine in the middle.
And don't step on the ice.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm all lubed up apparently, so.
None of the things you guys saying makes me want to follow you.
It's a big room with probably treasures in it.
I'm coming.
As I'm all moistened up, I sort of start wriggling through the crawl space, leaving it slimy behind me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Start crawling through.
Pillars?
Can I
Yeah,
raise the thingy?
it's already up.
Oh.
Yeah, Xander propped it up.
With my man muscles.
Never say that again.
Frog muscles.
Okay, facing you in this enormous room you see there are two balconies that face each other over a vast pit. Between the balconies hover 5 wooden platforms. Each one is a disc which is 10 feet across. A single torch burns above each balcony on each side. On the east balcony there stands a rough-hewn 15-foot tall statue of a hulking fiend with furled wings, and its fists are clenched. Set into the wall on the west balcony is a rusty lever which is in the up position. The wooden platforms are 10 feet in diameter, they're between 6 and 12 feet apart. The pit floor is 60 feet below them, so it's quite a drop off the floating discs. And the balconies, these are all on the same level.
The discs are floating but locked in position.
Yeah, they're just hanging in position. It looks like they're magically suspended in the air somehow.
So we can, when we jump our strength score. If we are standing, if we do a moving jump.
I just tell the group I think my spinning room might be connected to this balcony.
Can we hit, if I throw a javelin, can I hit the switch?
Can I shoot at it?
Yes, you can certainly try. It'll be a difficult
Can I
shot.
trash talk the switch?
You can.
Make it feel insecure.
It will lower it in no time.
How hard does it look to hit with hit?
I'll give you a -5 to hit the switch, and that'll be fair. It's a -5 roll.
So it's a 10 man's fire, so that's a 15 DC.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a javelin at it. Yay!
Okay, so you throw the javelin hard and it clatters into the lever, and the lever gets knocked into the down position. As it does so, there's a grinding sound, and the statue on the far east, it moves, unclenches its fist, and it reveals a marble-sized object in the palm of each hand. There's something glowing in its palms. However, howling winds rise up and fill the room, and you see this wind whistling across the room from right to left.
Oh, so probably some extra DC to jump those then.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be more difficult to jump. Disadvantage on strength-based skill checks. You do think though there's enough room on each of those discs to get the running jump you need?
We can get up to those discs though, no?
How far is it down? Yeah.
Well, it's 60 foot down, but you can probably jump from the crawl space onto the balcony, and then the balcony onto the discs and along, maybe.
This sounds like a stupid gamble. So
I have feather
don't think
fall.
we can do it.
I have feather fall.
Okay, so you can rescue whoever falls down. That's good, I suppose.
All right, well, go on ahead.
Or I can turn you into a pigeon.
That's good.
Good point. So if you turn me into a pigeon, can a pigeon? It's opposite wind. Well, probably can't it? You know what? Try turning me into a pigeon, and I can just fly over there. And then the pigeonize, I guess.
Yeah, when you reach 0 health points, you turn back into mech.
Or an hour.
Yep.
You are at the moment.
Do it.
Well, where you are at the moment, Mark, you're sheltered from the winds, which are howling across. If you were to, you'd actually have to move into the wind if you were turned into a pigeon.
Yeah, but then I don't have to jump, so it doesn't really matter as long as I can go against the wind fast enough.
What direction is the wind?
From right to left.
Ah, so you'll have a hard time.
Yeah, but can a doe? How?
Wait.
bad is the wind?
You can walk on walls. You have that special thing.
Yes, I do. Damn it, I forgot that. That's so we don't need a pigeon then. I can just walk up there.
Oh, well remembered there. Who was that? Remember that was Xander.
Yep.
Should give you an inspiration there, Xander.
Yeah,
Um,
he earned it.
Huzzah!
I'm just gonna walk up there and try at least just walk around the corner here.
So no turning you into a pigeon.
Now turning into pigeon.
Okay, however, here's the snag. As you move out into the wind there, Mac, you immediately, as soon as you step out, become aware that the wind isn't just a physical sort of wind against you. There's also a magical element at it. And as the wind howls, it feels like it's sort of pushing up your nose and into your ears and into your mind itself. And the howling wind there, it's like voices in your mind. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
If it's a charm, it should be advantage.
Sadly, it's not a charm in this instance.
It's a handsy wind.
Stop yelling at me.
I'm not yelling.
If you like to
I'm not talking to you.
please make a roll on the short-term madness table for me.
What the fuck?
Okay, yeah, you just basically become frightened, terrified, I guess, of the statue at the end. And you'll just sort of run back into the crawl space.
Ah!
What's the matter with you?
It's burning. It's fire in there.
That'll last for 8 minutes, your short-term madness.
Can we slap it out of him?
Can I slip by them?
You can try and slap it out of him, yeah. You're slapping Matt, but it doesn't appear to do much.
I slap back.
Try slapping a few more times.
We start a slapping match.
Wait.
No, no waiting. I'm already slapped. Slap.
So what do you want to do now? Apart from Sandra and Mac will sort of slap each other until... Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. The slapping fish dance.
How do you open links again?
Oh, if you just click the red dragon head, it'll open the link for you.
Oh, right.
Should I think?
Oh, of course, it's Monty Python, yeah.
Slapping fish. A homage to Terry Jones, who sadly died recently.
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever frightened him sounds like fun. But I can't climb on walls.
How does that sound like fun?
What do you mean? How does it not sound like fun?
Should have squished you when I had the chance.
I slapped Xanax too.
That's going to be on your gravestone now, Xanax. I should have squished you when I had the chance. I mean.
I'm going over to the other side and
It will be
say,
my one big miss in life.
no, you're all natural one every session. You have a lot of big misses. I say, follow me to the spinning room.
I refuse. I'm fleeing.
Oh, you're
It's as far away.
Yeah, once you're out of the
Yeah.
wind, Mac, you're okay. You can return to normal. It's just the wind you're scared of.
Oh, just the wind. Why was I slapping him then?
Why not?
Good point.
Do you really need a reason?
Alright, so let's try the other way then. That's not scary. Stop that!
I jump down.
All right, so you jump down, Xanax, into the and Xander into the drum room. This room is shaped like a drum or cylinder lying on its side, with its south end tapering towards a small stone door. Carvings of demons decorate the stonework with flickering flames in their eyes. Yeah, it's totally a washing machine. Mac, are you jumping down or?
I'm gonna wait and see what their fate gonna be.
Okay, as you wait, you'll hear a grinding sound as the hole in front of you gets sealed. You'll see basically stone will just fill up that hole, and there's a whirring sound as the washing machine starts to move into life.
This could be entertaining.
Is this what laundry goes to every time?
So Mackie can no longer see down into the room, and Xander and Xanax, you're caught in there, I'm afraid.
Is that a good washing machine if I can't look at the thing being washed?
Yes.
Xanax has turned into a t-shirt!
Not sure what's going on.
Okay, everyone needs to roll initiative, please.
Oh, it's a fight. I should have been down there.
Just us two versus the washing machine.
It is at the moment, yes, both of you two versus the washing machine.
I'll cast Fireball.
No.
Well, we'll go in initiative order, I guess. Alwyn, do you wish to do anything? You've seen that the hole there is blocked up, and you can hear the washing machine start.
Can I try and pry the hole open, or is it like magically filled with stone?
It's magically filled with stone. It make me an Arcana roll, please. I think you've got Arcana, haven't you?
Dang.
Do not change the setting to spin cycle.
All right, it's been blocked up with a wall of stone spell. So
Which I know about, but can't do anything about it, I think. So.
well, it's the wall is an object made of stone. It can be damaged and thus breached. Each panel is AC 15 and 30 hit points per inch of thickness. Oh, how thick is it?
Wait, where is the wall on the map?
It's above you. You came through a hole in the ceiling there. And they're sort of
So
looking
I can-
down.
Oh,
Can I hit it? From outside?
Yes, you can. Just let me see if it says how thick it is.
mess up the engine.
What's an engine?
10 by 20 foot panels are 3 inches thick.
Oh, I see. So, well, it's a 4x4 panel. 6 inches thick. It's going to be, yeah, it'll be 6 inches thick. Let's say we'll just put it as a standard one. So it's AC 15 with a 30 times 6 points of hit points.
That's 180 hit points.
We're not getting out of here.
So 2 fireballs.
I'll fire some longbow at it. I don't know why. It's what I've been doing this entire year. So.
You scratch the concrete.
Yeah, there's like this huge slab of concrete, and my arrows are just like boink, boink, boink.
Well,
this is my shtick.
I'll drop the damage onto it.
Are we like spinning as well? Like, do we? I'm trying to understand if I can do something. Or just like spinning around hopelessly.
Okay, so what you can do here is the door to your south that remains in place, that's not moving. It's the sides, so it's like the drum on its side. What you could do is,
Can I walk?
you can try and run along with it. It is a dexterity saving throw to do that.
I don't do well with dexterity.
I can use animate object to either animate the wall and get it to drop, or animate something to crash into the wall.
So it's only the sides that are spinning, not the floor?
No, the whole thing's spinning. It's like you're inside a washing machine, and if you imagine that the door on the bottom is like the window of the washing machine. Yeah.
What about that blue, like almost window thing up there on the top side of the O?
That is it looks like a wall from your side.
Okay.
Now,
Mm,
the door can be. You might think the door might be able to be wrenched open if someone's very strong. Or also the door, you could perhaps try and attack it, or maybe you can't see any locks there. A knock spell might help, or you could attack it. I think your options really are
Fireball.
strength check, or attack it.
I'm going to attack the wall.
Okay, but at the start of your turn, did you make me a dex save?
I did not. I should.
Okay. There's 7. That means you take 2d10 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Can I roll something like Featherfall or something to make it less painful?
Featherfall. Well, Featherfall would mean that you would you drop to the ground slowly. So I think go on then. I think if you cast Featherfall for the duration of the Featherfall, I'll give you half damage from it. Does that sound fair?
Okay, so I can choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. So I pick myself and Xanax.
Okay, so I'll give you half damage, and then you'll be able to make a save for quarter damage, I guess.
Cool, thanks.
So your half damage will be 11.
9.
Yeah, weird.
Oh, wait, why is there 2 rolls?
Well, it does 2d10 damage. Yeah, why is the 2 rolls? I agree.
I think 11 is the average for 2d10.
Yes, it's doing. I see. There might be a setting I've got where it's giving me the average. So yeah, I'm going to do the random roll. So sadly, Xanax. You get 9 damage to you. Now, what would you like to do?
You put. Okay, you put 9. Okay, sorry.
All right.
I'm gonna try and hit the door. Is there a target?
Yeah, if
Or
you just
just-
hit the trap.
Is anyone getting very nauseous from the trap as well?
Giddy. Mark, I guess your best option is probably to hit the wall, the trapdoor,
Let's try that.
unless you can think of any other cunning plan.
Nah, not really. This is gonna take a while.
Okay, now the trap, the revolving drum has got its own spooky effect. You'll be thrilled to know. Okay, so stone spikes 6 inches long magically stop to protrude from the walls. Any creature that takes
Lovely.
damage from the room at the start of its turn takes an additional 2d10 damage from the spikes. The spike retract when the next room effect is triggered. So for this next round, it's going to be doing 4d10 damage in effect.
What the hell?
Sander, would you like to make me a dexterity save, please?
Yes, and I am using an inspiration point.
Okay.
This is all your fault.
Dexterity,
Oh, wait.
please.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well,
And I didn't click advantage either.
it's all right. It's in your favour, I guess. Oh, much better. Okay.
Really in your favor.
So I'm going to say you just take quarter damage, so it'll just be a d10. Because you're doing 4d10 damage now, it'll be halved for the feather fall and then halved again for the save. So you just take 5 points of damage. Okay, what would you like to do?
I will try to use a strength check on the door.
Okay, go for it. Good luck.
Can I use another inspiration?
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, this thing, Luke's, as you really trying to pull the door, it's locked pretty solid. You think you're going to need a 26 strength DC to move it, so you're going to need a natural 20 even with your almighty strength.
Okay, so that's out of the question. That's my turn. Oh wait, I'll give one bardic inspiration to Xanax.
Okay, good call. I think if you want to note that, I think with us being on 2 minutes to 5, we'll just go up to 1 minute to 5, and with the start of the new turn, it'll probably leave it there for next week, I think.
Okay.
Sure.
Been stuck in a laundry machine for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'm gonna be really dizzy.
Well, thank you a lot for playing, everyone. It's good fun running sessions for you guys as ever.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for running.
It was fun.